From Sydney, Australia, this is the Brad and Kiara Show. Now listen to us on the go from anywhere, any day, anytime. This is the Brad and Kiara Show podcast playback channel.
The first time I heard this song, I fell in love with it. It has such a good feel to it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love that tune, it is Marshmello teaming up with Kane Brown, Miles on it, right here on the Brad and Kiara Show. And talk about, of course, a few individuals who are going to gain a lot of miles in the next few days. We are now going to talk to David Razaya, ladies and gentlemen, who's based in London, and he will be trekking to Everest Base Camp on a 10-day journey, which starts very soon. Let's get down to all the details, as of course they do this to raise funds for some absolutely amazing projects. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome David Razaya onto the Brad and Kiara Show.
Hello everyone, I'm David Razaya from the UK on the Brad and Kiara Show. I'm part of Trek for Ceylon, which is a registered charity in Australia and has charitable status in the UK, Canada and Sri Lanka. Riders from the UK, including myself, will in November be trekking for 10 days to Everest Base Camp to raise funds for mental health awareness in Australia and to restore St. Luke's Methodist Mission Hospital in Puttur, Sri Lanka. Get to know all about this right here with Brad and Kiara. I'm David Razaya from the UK on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Attempting something like this takes a lot of effort, a lot of preparation. So it's very interesting to find out all the details. And because of that, we had quite a few questions for David.
When do you fly out? Where do you land? Tell us a bit about, of course, the details. And, we definitely are keen to find out all about this.
Hi, I'm David from Trek for Ceylon. I'm currently working with a personal trainer to get in shape for an arduous trek to Everest Base Camp. Together with two fellow riders from Trek for Ceylon, we'll fly out from London on 31st October, arriving in Kathmandu, Nepal on 1st November. We'll be met and then transferred to our hotel in the heart of the city. There, we'll enjoy a taste of luxury before leaving it all behind and heading to the mountains and simple sanitary conditions. The 2nd November will be a day to acclimatize, get over jet lag and make sure that we have packed all the necessary clothing and equipment. 3rd November, my birthday, and the day that the enormity of the task is sure to hit home. No turning back or time for last-minute panic stations. The helicopter will fly us to Lukla, the starting point for the hike to base camp.
Oh, this sounds so exciting. What an adventure this is going to be. So as you heard, of course, David will be leaving London on the 31st. They land in Kathmandu on the 1st of November. Then they move to the mountains on the 2nd and the 3rd. His birthday. Happy birthday in advance to you, David. This is going to be one of those unforgettable birthdays, clearly. Man, this is unreal. This is an adventure, and this is why we love doing this show, because we get to speak to people who do amazing things, and again, for absolutely fabulous reasons, as they raise funds to help some amazing people all around the world.
And it's not everyone who gets to say that I started to climb the Mount Everest on my birthday, right? So that's I think something memorable on its own, which is fantastic. And of course, we had more questions for David.
Talk about, of course, the preparation and connecting past experiences. I mean, how would this help? And as always, that feeling as we are almost there, right? It's about to start. And more than anything, we also asked him, I mean, what are you looking forward to? What's that thing that you want to see? David Razaya this morning on the Brad and Kiara Show.
Fitness and altitude will play a huge part in our ability to finish the course. We've all been training hard for the endurance. We'll be trekking 6 to 8 hours per day. There are also 2 so-called rest days in between, in which we'll only trek 3 hours. As part of the preparations, the 3 of us, along with another rider, climb Ben Nevis in Scotland together. In the past, I've climbed to the top of Machu Picchu, Snowdon, and also more modestly, Arthur's Seat in Edinburgh. The other guys too have been hiking and cycling to elevate their fitness levels. I'll be honest, I'm worried about coping with the daily hike and altitude sickness. This can affect absolutely anybody, regardless of your ability. We will be carrying altitude sickness tablets and oxygen canisters in case we come a cropper. But also the lack of proper sleep, very basic rations and poor hygiene facilities are things that are bound to unsettle me too. But I guess that's all part of the challenge. What I'm looking forward to the most though are the breathtaking views of the Himalayas and experiencing a different culture and environment. meeting new people, the locals, the guides, the Sherpas as I take on this beautiful journey.
This should be absolutely beautiful. David Razaya, who's based in London, ladies and gentlemen, connecting Trek for Ceylon. And one thing that I would like to do is take a nice selfie with, that background. If I ever get to anything close as, Mount Everest, that's of course guaranteed. Just imagine with the Brad and Kiara show post as well in the back. But yeah, that's something that I would do. But David, this is absolutely amazing. We wish you all the love and luck in the world, as of course I've only heard and seen about this in movies.
Yeah.
So it's by all means amazing that you guys are embarking on such a task, which is not for everybody.
Yes.
So congratulations in attempting this, and of course wish you guys all the very best.
Now, the question that most people want to know is, yes, personally, sometimes people just have that goal that they want to do, but there might be something else you want to achieve through this as well. So we wanted David to explain what was the motivator for him to want to do this.
And why exactly they are doing this. As we heard, it is, of course, to raise funds. And raising these funds for what purpose? Where exactly are the donations going to? David Razaya, connecting Trek for Ceylon.
So why are we doing this? As with a ride to help the underprivileged people in Sri Lanka by raising funds to improve the medical care system. All donations will be used to top up the efforts of Trek for Ceylon. The cost of the trek, including flights, accommodation, trekking gear, etc., is being met by the riders alone. This means that your donations go directly to those in need. All donations will go towards supporting hospitals, clinics, orphanages, and rehab facilities in Sri Lanka. But not just Sri Lanka. We are also aiming to help the most needy communities and tackle mental health issues in other countries, including Australia. Of course, the trek to base camp will be once in a lifetime opportunity and a personal achievement too. That's if I manage it. I hope that all my training and preparation will be sufficient to complete the expedition and raise funds in the process. You can follow our progress on Facebook and Instagram on @RideForCeylon. For further details, check out our website www.trekforceylon.com. That's www.trek4Ceylon.com.
Thank you very much, David. We want to wish you and your team all the very best. And as you heard, you know where to get all those updates. Plus, for sure, when he returns, he's going to be back on the Brad and Kiara show telling us all about that unreal experience. All the very best to you, David, and your team from the Brad and Kiara show.
From Sydney, Australia, this is the Brad and Kiara show. Now listen to us on the go from anywhere, any day, anytime. This is the Brad and Kiara Show podcast playback channel.